I received an email from Steve, who is one of my faithful subscribers, and this is what he said. I was thinking, maybe there are some older guys that may not be as limber and not able to turn their head like an owl, which may affect their motorcycle turning abilities. After reading this, I thought, that's a good point. And then I thought there may be riders of all ages that have limited neck movement due to injuries or other things. Now, if you're a subscriber to my channel, you already know that my goal is to help every rider out there. So in this video, I will give you a couple tips that might help those that suffer from neck trouble. So hang tight. Hey guys, I'm Paul the Motor Guy, and welcome to my channel, where I pass on riding tips, practice drills, and defensive riding strategies. Now, I'm a rider coach, a motorcycle sergeant, and owner and instructor at ProRider Central Texas, where we teach police riding skills to civilian riders. Let me start by saying that the tips I'm going to share are things that I came up with while sitting on the couch thinking of ways to help. And this is what I came up with from scratch. I don't have an issue with this as of right now, but who knows what tomorrow might bring. So I tried to think of things that I would do. So if you currently have limited neck mobility, please let me know what techniques you use. Now, I've said on many occasions how important your head turn and eye movements are when it comes to making tight turns. Now, one reason your head turn is important is because the more you turn your head, it helps to turn your shoulders, which also helps to turn your handlebars. Now, if you're limited on how far you can turn your head, this first tip will help. So, tip number one is you want to actively turn your shoulders. So what do I mean by this? Well, since you're not able to turn your head to help turn your shoulders, you need to purposely do it yourself. So let's say that this is as far as you can turn your head. You can use your shoulder turn to allow a little more head turn. So in this next video, I'm going to demonstrate this. So in the video, I'm going to stop my head turn at a certain point to simulate limited mobility. Now, as you're watching, notice how when I turn my shoulders, I get a little more head turn without actually having to turn my head. Now, in my concourse, the handlebars lock pretty early. But depending on the motorcycle you're riding and how you have your handlebar set up, you may get a little more handlebar turn before hitting full lock. Now let's talk about what you can do with your eyes that may also help. So, tip number two is continue your eye movement. The biggest thing when you have limited neck turns is your eyes usually stop when your head turn stops. Now, let me explain. So when riders do what I call a partial head turn, their eyes will also stop moving like in this next video. So you can't allow your eyes to stop when your head turn stops. You have to purposely keep them moving as far as you can, which looks something like this. Now, I'm going to show you one more video that will compare how much further I can see when I continue my eye movement. When I stop my head turn and I don't keep my eyes moving, I can see this tree. As I keep my eyes moving, now I'm able to see just past this stop sign. So I believe that if you purposely turn your shoulders and keep your eyes moving, you will be able to compensate for some of your limited neck turns, and you will be able to make tighter turns. Now, this is not going to be a natural thing to do. You will have to work on this. Now, it may be easier to start practicing purposely turning your eyes first, and then once you're comfortable with that, add in turning your shoulders. But I would play around with both to see which one is more natural for you, and then start with that one. Now, this may not seem like this is going to give you a lot more movement, but any little bit you can gain will help tremendously. Now, let me know in the comment section below if this video was helpful, and please keep me posted on your progress. Now, until next time, practice, 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 and ride safe.